Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'll be doing one video for the night and it's going to be a list. I think I don't have that many new fragrances at this current moment. This month I'm planning not to buy that many new fragrances. The reason being the economy is going a little bit tough and also the current market. I don't know about your country, but our country is seeing some economic downturn. So sort of like our market trend is like going down a little bit. At this current moment, business is pretty bad in every sector. I will do an episode side by side. Just the video would be about perfumes, but I will do a morning thoughts episode where I will discuss what's happening in the country. So the 15 fragrances I'm going to show you today, I'm going to call this or name this something like The Other Guys, So Other Guys means there's a movie called The Other Guys. I love that film. It's a nice little action comedy film. Please watch it if you didn't watch. Awesome awesome movie. So 15 fragrances a year. I believe they're not really talked about that much or hyped, or like people call them hidden gem. People run after them like Midnight in Paris or something like Aventus. People don't chase these perfumes, okay? But my whole idea is move back your attention a little bit from here where your like goal is always chasing the big guns to something like fragrances which are good in their own right, own budget, different price bracket. Some of them are discontinued, but you can hunt them down if you like. Unique fragrances, interesting fragrances, that people don't talk about. You do not go only after hype perfumes, okay? So you'll see what I mean. So late night I'm worrying. I was not well yesterday, so I slept through the whole day. I have this almost empty bottle of Tom Ford Bout de Jour. I think this winter I'll finish the bottle. I have about 8 to 10 ml juice left. One of the best barbershop fougere fragrances in the market. Use some really good quality lavender, and this is a perfume I say one of the best from Tom Ford's designer side. So if you like that one but you can afford it, I have a solution for you. I think it's already been talked about. I'll start with this perfume. It's called Davidoff Zino or Zino Davidoff. So this fragrance, it's newer style bottles, okay? Not like recently they made this, but previously Zino used to look different, the older batches, the OG batches. This, people say it's a signature scent of Johnny Depp. I'm not quite sure, but I heard that. But it's a very dark, mysterious, kind of like a mocha sort of this color. And this one also has that barbershop feel. It's a very dark, unique perfume. It's one of the most interesting designer fragrances I have, encountered. So I would say for this price bracket, you cannot beat this fragrance. It's, I think, also 125 ml. And before this one disappears from market, I think you can definitely get a bottle of it. Try before you buy. Zino Davidoff. For winter, it's an excellent fragrance. Number 2, I think this is the most affordable perfume in this list today, but the smell is not cheap. This is a very nice perfume. This is, I think, called the Perfumers Workshop Limited. Tea Rose Jasmin, okay, Jasmin. So I do have Tea Rose and I have this, okay. I did not go through this, mind you, all by myself. I do have a Decant page, so I decant. This is a very affordable perfume. You can find these in market. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But what's good about this fragrance is the jasmine in this. It's a beautiful jasmine-based perfume. It's a very fresh jasmine floral fragrance. I get kind of like green tea vibe, but not dominant by tea. It's mostly, you can even take a look at the atomizer. It's a very old school style, cheap plastic atomizer, but it does its job. And the bottle I really like. So this is kind of fragrance. It's gonna last a very long time. Can be headache inducing if you use too much. But if you like floral fragrance that is fresh and you do not mind a little bit of unisex vibe from fragrance, can definitely try it. I think these are kind of fragrances people would pay hundreds of dollars if the same smell you can find in a niche company, okay? But these are kind of fragrances I love because they are budget friendly. Tea Rose, Jasmine. I write down the names and I have reviewed all of them as usual. Third one I'm going to show you today is a fragrance I bought based on hype, but it's compared to think Versace Dylan Blue. I do not find it similar to Dylan Blue, but it's a good fragrance on its own right. It's called Ijaazi by Lattafa. I think Lattafa, right? I don't want to get the name wrong. I think it's Lattafa, yeah. So, yeah, it's Lattafa is written so small. So I also have Lattafa's Ijaazi Silver. Sorry, something here. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. So these are affordable. Lattafa, you guys know, is a affordable house. They make excellent fragrances. This is one of their excellent fragrances. Very fresh, mild, spicy. And I think can be worn. I think it got plenty of ambroxan, The fragrance, it's strong. Long-lasting wise, I think it's a very long-lasting fragrance, but some people say it's 2 to 3 hours. It doesn't matter. You can try on your own skin and see, decide. But I find this fragrance to be very unique in a sense that, and then it's very affordable. And for everyday usage, signature scent, it's a good fragrance. Check out my review on Ijaazi. It's not a Dylan Blue clone, but it's a very nice, fresh, mild, spicy, sweet perfume. Lattafa Ijaazi, third one. So number 4 is a fragrance nobody's gonna show you. This is a discontinued item, and I'm wearing this after a long time. I just love the way it smells. It's just not for everybody. It has kind of like a 90s vibe. Enrique Iglesias was the face of it, and I think it's from Tommy Hilfiger, and the fragrance called True Star Man. There are reviews on it on Fragrantica. You haven't seen this perfume, high likely, if you're not from that era, okay? These are kind of fragrances like Beyond Paradise, you know, if you know those perfumes like Sunset, or I don't know, back in the days, a lot of these fragrances were like classic 90s smell. This one I feel like 90s, early 2000s smell. It opens up kind of like a grapefruit. It has anise, it has leather, fresh leather. It has a lot of things going on. It's not that dark, it's not that long lasting, but the smell is intoxicating. If you see this perfume somewhere, I don't have the box here, I think I kept it somewhere, but check out my review on True Star Man by Tommy Hilfiger. It's one of those nostalgic smells. I definitely think it's a very underrated smell, and definitely it can be in your collection. I'm sorry about my nail looking a little bit weird. That day I sort of like crashed my door on my own finger. I was rushing. Sorry about that. I'm going through some series of bad patches and with that sickness. Number 5 is a fragrance everybody shows, like very great reviewers show this, but mainstream reviewers, big reviewers will never show this because I don't know, maybe they never get to try it. This is called Azzaro Visit. Okay, this is a fragrance. I think I heard that if you actually never found Gucci Rush for men, this is the closest thing. It's like a spicy, very interesting. It's not an aquatic. It's an aromatic, spicy kind of fragrance. I never found anything like it, you know. I like wearing this in early days of winter, and this is a discontinued item. If you find it somewhere, it's not gonna be super cheap now, but it's not going to be super expensive also. Azzaro's Visit, definitely a must own if you do like fragrances and if you love the house of Azzaro. Very unique fragrance. There's nothing like this in my collection. Okay, Azzaro's Visit. Number 6, I think this one is well loved by community, and many people love this. This is house I have quite a few fragrances from, and I bought some of them. This house is very luxurious. It's called Luxodor. It's called Loyal Agar. Okay, and I think this fragrance is a clone of PDM Layton. Man, you have to know PDM Layton's smell and the quality and longevity to compare them. There are a lot of clones of this fragrance. Okay, Layton for me is hands down the best apple, spicy, long-lasting, like easy to love kind of fragrances, but the price tag on that is so expensive. This is a great alternative, lasts a long time, and if you can try to get this magnetic cap version, I think this will do really, really good. And I absolutely love these bottles, amazing looking bottles and amazing smell. No cheap vibe from this. Amazing. This is like literally, if you put this on, people won't be able to tell if you're wearing PDM or this one Luxodor. Okay, so I would highly suggest this. Give it a try. Loyal Agar by Luxodor Perfumes. Next fragrance, I thought yesterday or day before yesterday, I thought I sold it off, and to my surprise, in one of my boxes I found it. Made me very happy, so I decided to feature it today. This is called Mr. Burberry Indigo. This is from Mr. Burberry line. I did have Mr. Burberry EDP, the dark bottle, I think, and this one, and I think there's one more, I'm not sure. But Indigo is very similar to Acqua di Gio Profondo. I'm not calling them the same, but same nature, same aquatic, got this mint, fresh, breezy vibe. Summer days, you can easily wear this. It's very nice looking bottle. They use this as a cap. It looks like the trench coat buttons, and then they use this gabardine material from their fabrics. Okay, really nice touch from Burberry. And it's a great scent, great longevity, and I think you will get compliments, great for office and gym wear. Mr. Burberry Indigo, nobody talks about anymore. I really love these bottles. Okay, check it out, check out my review. Next one is putting a smile on my face. I'm wearing this at this current moment after a very long time. I think 2 to 3 years I did not wear this, and I think I got this. These are Zara perfumes. Okay, Zara tend to change their formulation, name, bottle design, gets very confusing. But this one, when I bought, it was hugely hyped because people call this an alternative to Ultrazes by Thierry Mugler. This is called Vibrant Leather Eclat di Bergamo by Zara. This magnetic cap, I think, yeah, at the orange cap. So the orange, basically people got confused, like if this Ultrazes. When I reviewed it, I have said, I had said that this is not like a clone of Ultrazes, but it has the vibe. If you do want to get Ultrazes, you have to end up getting that orange bottle, which is Ultrazes is very unique, like There's no such clone of Ultrazest just yet. It's supremely expensive. I think it goes for $300 now. So if you want to get Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man or Thierry Mugler Angel Muse, you can get close to, if you combine those two, can go close to Ultrazest, but on its own right, it's a great orange and citrus smell. Really love it. Longevity is good on me, but some people do not get more than 2 to 3 hours. Very beautiful for office wear every day. Gym scent. I would highly suggest this. If you can find it somewhere, get it. It's one of the Zara's best fragrances. I love it. Eclat de Bergamo Vibrant Leather. So next one is a fragrance. This one I think is one of the more popular ones in this list today. It's called Encre Noir Sport. Recent days I went and bought Encre Noir, the whole line once again as backup. The reason being, I heard Lalique's Ombre Noir is super rare now, super expensive, $300, $200. I did not see why. Perhaps it's discontinued, but I'm afraid these gems from Lalique, I talked about Lalique in recent times, and I am afraid if they discontinue these fragrances, I'll be very, very hurt. Because these are some of the best, interesting looking bottles, juice color, everywhere. It's mesmerizing to look at. It got green juice color. I'm sorry, I'm wearing Bangladesh t-shirt, jersey of cricket team. Tomorrow we have our final game against Pakistan. We are definitely not making it the semis, but cricket is in our blood, so I'm wearing to support our team. So Encre Noir Sport is the most reachable from this line. Got this grapefruit, very nice, approachable take on vetiver. I really like this. It's very easy to wear, even though the original one is so dark and so gothic. This one is more reachable. You can wear this for rainy days. Really lovely scent. Encre Noir Sport. I think I highly recommend this. If you do like Terre d'Hermès Ultra Fresh, similar. Next one is one of my signature scents from back in the days. These are the fragrances that started my journey. Hugo by Hugo Boss. This is the extreme version, okay? The original one called Hugo Boss Hugo. This one is called Return Extreme. It's just so much more potent. Like Hugo Boss bottled Intensity P, you guys know that one is a long-lasting one, but the original Hugo Boss bottle is a little bit lighter. So this one, you get this piney smell, pine needle cone, some freshness, some greenness, and I think green apple, musk. This is very hard to describe, but it's a smell. When you smell this, it will remind you of 90s. If you grew up 90s, 80s, my dad used this perfume originally. He used to go to work wearing this, and I wore this in my university years. I just love the way it smells. It brings back so many memories, you know. It's just in the nature. It's one of the best Hugo Boss fragrances. It's like if you be in the woods, you know, or camping, early days of winter. Fantastic fragrance and one of the best from House of Hugo. Hugo Boss, Hugo by Hugo, Extreme. Definitely try it out. So now we have 5 left. Next one is one of my love. I reviewed this from the beginning of my channel. I reviewed some of them in the line. There are a few more, but I love this fragrance. It's called Armaf Niche Platinum. This is my second bottle. I needed to have this. You know, I heard it's getting a little bit rare to find because Armaf is now less in production. Just a fruity one. It's similar to YSL L'Homme. It in a way, but it gets really good performance. You know, it's sweet, it's fresh. It's a very elegant scent. Armaf Niche is a little bit daring, but this one I think you can wear this for work. Okay, I just love spraying this just casually, no problem. And these are not very supreme expensive, but the presentation is very, very good. Armaf Niche Platinum is a fragrance I highly recommend. It got a lot of fruits, like feels like YSL L'Homme with a lot of character and a lot of longevity. Check it out, Armaf Niche Platinum. Number 4, I recently got a bottle of 200 ml because I found a vintage batch of it. This is called Hugo Boss's Boss Bottle Unlimited. I reviewed this in 2016, the 100 ml bottle, 16 or 17. You know, I loved it. Green apple, mint, fruity notes, fresh, lime, citrus. I think there's musk. So this is similar to Lacoste White. Okay, similar to that, but I like this a little bit more. It has a little bit more playful, fruity vibe. This fragrance is really long lasting. The newer batches, I'm not quite sure it's going to last as much as this one. This one I get 6 to 7 hours from the older batches. Okay, so this one, the beautiful looking bottle, white bottle, and I think this is great for daytime. You know, like any age can wear it. It's very versatile. Any occasion can wear it. The fruitiness and the mint and the musk, it keeps the fragrance very, very crisp and fresh. You know, if you want to feel like energetic, this kind of fragrance, I definitely, I love bringing this back. Hugo Boss Bottle Unlimited. Check it out. Number 3, one of my favorite gems for upcoming winter. I'm going to wear this Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDT. So I have the whole line basically I covered, and I sold few ones. This basically is the DNA that worked. You know, it's a very nice, fresh, sweet, and nutty and leather scent. If you like this kind of genre, Dior Homme Intense, La Nuit de l'Homme, this is the La Nuit de l'Homme or Dior Intense, or Dolce & Gabbana one from Guerlain. Classy, lovely sprayer. I love these sprayers. You know, check out these sprayers. Really lovely sprayers. And this fragrance, you can wear this for almost all year round. Very classy evening wear. Check it out. It can be a dating fragrance as well. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDT. Number 2, Prada. Prada L'Homme Low. Okay. Usually people talk about, I talk about Prada L'Homme Intense, okay, or some of the other ones. Prada L'Homme Low is similar to very similar to Dior Homme Eau, which I have a small miniature somewhere there, but it got bad. And Prada, the Prada one is still available, but the Dior one is gone high in price. Dior Homme Eau is just crazy expensive now. I think this is a great alternative, more fresher, more watery, more luxurious, more reachable Prada L'Homme, if Prada L'Homme is not already reachable. But I love this fragrance. It's just stunning. It's like a cologne style perfume that lasts. Okay, so Prada L'Homme Low. Number 1 today. I actually thought of letting it go a few days back, but perhaps I'll keep it. This is very different fragrance from all these fragrances. It's a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is called Safari Extreme by Abdul Samad Quraishi, and this is the special edition, I think, or limited edition. Yeah. So original one is very heavy glass, huge box, like at least 5 kilo it weighs, the whole box and bottle. And for me, it's inconvenient. I did not like that bottle that much. This one, simple bottle, juice color is potent. You get orange blossom, I think, from this. You get like Tom Ford, tobacco vanille, Tuscan leather, aged vibe. It got this petroleum gasoline note to my nose. Got vanilla, I think. Really nice bottle is, and if you see the attention detailing, these are very hard to find now, and it's a lot more juice than your original Safari Extreme. This one I think is 90 ml. Original one was I think 50 or 60, and this is much affordable. The best thing about this fragrance, it's for colder months and the fragrance lasts. Okay, Middle Eastern houses, you guys know, they just literally pour oil in their perfumes. Okay, so I would say that this is a fragrance if you're looking for a niche style perfume. This is a niche style perfume. But if you really have to like oily fragrances, okay, check out my review on Safari Extreme limited edition. You'll get some idea. I have reviewed this one, the original, and the oil. So this is the last one today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll try these fragrances out, and I like to talk about them, take my time, in case you do not watch the full review of these. Okay, 15 fragrances under 70 minutes, not so bad, I guess. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and all the best to both the teams tomorrow, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Hopefully our team will come victorious, Bangladesh, but anyway, whoever wins, you know, I hope they play a good game. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Take care.